Welcome to AV Weekly, the nerd culture podcast. Here, we'll talk about our favorite pop culture mediums, whether they be books, movies, or TV shows. To start this off, one of our hosts will talk about one of his favorite books. Now, I'm Agustin Lopez.
And I'm Victor de Luna. And this is AV Weekly. Okay, so the book I want to talk about today is Fahrenheit 451. You might have heard about it. It's a really popular book. It was written back in 1953 by a guy named Ray Bradbury. He pictured a dystopian future where books were outlawed, and it's probably one of the most interesting reads I have ever read. I couldn't put the book down, and I just want to talk about.
And you were saying that was it was written in the 1950s.
Yeah, 1953. So the thing about this book is it's set in the future, but you kind of have to put yourself back in the 1950s and picture from that point of view, you know?
I never knew how you got into it.
Well, my cousin told me about it, and even though she hasn't even read it to this day, I started reading it from her copy, and I got so interested in it. But then she took it to college, so I couldn't finish it, so I bought it for myself, and when I bought it, I couldn't put it down. Let's talk about the title.
Has she read it?
She hasn't read it. Well, the title, Fahrenheit 451. Apparently, Ray Bradbury came up with the title because that's the temperature it takes to burn paper. And so the book is about the government burning books and outlawing books. So if they catch you with a book, they burn your house down. That's how intense his future was.
Wait, is this book set in the U.S. or anywhere else? Because I don't know about that.
Oh, well...
Or is it some mega empire?
It's just it's not made clear, but I'm pretty sure it is. The book is set in a town, so nothing is really clear where anyone is. Everyone's just living their lives, brainwashed by the government basically. So it's very similar to George Orwell's 1984. That's why those two books are usually always paired together.
Yeah, and was it? You've read 84 too, right?
Yeah, I'm really into all that. Fantasy, dystopian future, jazz. Montag is the main character, and you can really see his character just develop throughout the book. And so the main character is starting to wonder, why everyone does this.
Yeah, I guess it's he's starting to think for himself, kind of thinking you start thinking.
Exactly. And since he's a fireman, and firemen in this world burn books, they don't, they don't...
I remember seeing that in the first page.
Yeah.
But you and me were talking about it, and we found it a little funny that, he's not a firefighter. He's a fireman.
He's a fireman. So the term changed in the future. And also in the book, every house has 3 or 4 humongous TVs in just a room. And
one room?
Yeah, just one room. Every single wall is a TV.
Really?
And so people sit in the center and just gaze at their TV like mindless zombies.
What is it?
I mean, anything else you want to know about the book?
Anything else I want to know about the book? Does it ever end?
Of course it ends. Every book ends.
Well, no, not like that. But what's the ending?
By the end of the book, life keeps going on, but...
The same way as before?
Yeah. Nothing really changed,
Oh, God.
but there is character development, and by the end of the book, it's gonna be completely different from the beginning.
Okay, I thought it was gonna be something like V for Vendetta, where it ends with, V destroying the entire government,
Right. Anyway, I guess that's gonna wrap up this book. I really recommend it. You should really give it a go. Fahrenheit 451.
Again, thank you for joining us at AV Weekly. We'd like to thank the people who make this possible. Our CTA director, Mrs. Castillon.
And our teacher, Mr. Sanchez.
And most importantly,
Ray Bradbury.
To listen to more episodes on demand, visit us at Eagle Public Radio. This has been a KEPR 2020 production, online and around the globe. High School Powered Radio.